Okay, so we've just got a question about the FITISM 360 nutrition, what it involves, what they're going to be taken through, how is it structured. So I'm going to dig into all our three phases, give you a little bit more detail about what to expect. I do want to note though that with 360, you get a one-on-one coach. So the information and the techniques that we're going to take you through over the curriculum, they can sometimes be deemed as quite technical or look a bit complex and confusing. But that's actually the last thing we want for you. We just want to increase your accuracy and the I guess technicalities around nutrition for you to make the very best choices to get in the very best shape. All our intention is to move you from where you are right now to where you want to be. And that is why you get a one-on-one coach. That one-on-one coach will advise you whether you should move through the curriculum, deviate from the curriculum, not move on at all if they feel that if they deem that the results you're getting are so good, you don't even need to move on. So don't let this complicate things. All I want to do is help you better understand the level of attention, I guess, we put into just the nutrition component as you move through the 360. So let's dig in. So the first phase, it lasts 8 weeks, and it's called dedicated fat loss. So weeks 1 and week 2, we just start really simple. We clean up your nutrition. We get you to eat really healthy food. We start balancing your foods. We give you indications of full carbohydrate lists, protein lists, fats lists. We make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You're getting your basic activity up to a good level. And we're basically just setting the foundation in 2 weeks. There's no complexity. There's nothing confusing. And that is actually the beauty of the first 2 weeks. You start dropping body fat. You start getting in good shape. But you're not doing it through just us throwing a ton of information at you. We keep it clean, we keep it simple. Now that sets the foundation for the next phase, which is increasing the accuracy by which you're then distributing your nutrients on your plate. Weeks 5 and week 6, we start to go into probably the most precise way you'll ever eat through mass tracking. Now we narrow down your focus, we get you uber focused on the foods that you're eating, and we would do all the hard work for you. So we set a day-by-day 7-day meal plan around your breakfast, your snacks, your lunches, and your dinners, all according to your exact calorie targets, which we will calculate in-house based on all the in-body scanner measurements that we've been taking with you, or the data we've been taking from you over the previous few weeks. So mass tracking is weeks 5 and week 6 with dedicated meal plans our nutrition team has put together to help make it so simple for you through those 2 weeks. And then week 7 and week 8, we then go to an exacting daily energy target and how to track that precisely. So get you much more better and much more educated on tracking methods. So phase 1, as it says on the tin, is dedicated fat loss. The aim of this part of your journey is to get the most body fat off, the most fat off, so you'll weight off, sorry. So you'll be in a fantastic position come week 8 to then move into week 9, which is the start of phase 2. So phase 2 draws on those foundations. So week 9 and week 10, we get really precise on your protein distribution combined with your energy target, so that calorific target. And we combine the two things to turn you into even more of a fat burning machine. Weeks 11 and weeks 12, we use nutritional timing techniques. So we manipulate the different times of the day that you start eating nutrients to help drive body fat reduction, drive weight loss even further. Weeks 13 and week 14, we give you a full nutritional distribution. So this is probably the most precise, accurate way of eating you'll ever eat in weeks 13 and weeks 14. And then in weeks 15 and week 16, we simply rearrange and use a technique called swing calories to actually get more accurate and more precise on that full distribution of macronutrients, calories and micros. So phase 2 will just accelerate you even further. You get to the end of phase 2 and we'll hit phase 3. You'll have been dieting for a long period of time, so 16 to 17 weeks up to this point. So we now use techniques to slowly bring you out of that dieting phase, which is essential, by the way, because you'll have been slowing down your ability to drop body fat, your metabolic rate will slow down slightly, and we need to get you back out of that dieting phase to fire your body up again and get it burning fat at a faster rate. It's essential to take you out of it. Now, don't freak out when we do this, because you will continue to lose body fat, you'll continue to lose weight. all the way through this cycle until the final week. The final week then moves you into, or preps you for, phase 4, which we refer to as the life phase. So you've gone through this amazing 6-month process. You've got into a fantastic position to body fat reduction, weight loss. We basically then have stabilized at what we call your TDEE, which is basically your baseline calories. So we just stabilize there to then reassess, and then we can decide what we do again. And at this point, we reassess your 3-month, 6-month, 12-month goals, and then we decide on our next action. And that action will come in one of three decisions we'll make at the end of this. For nutrition, we'll either go into another fat loss cycle, or we'll hold your body fat and go into a lean muscle tissue development cycle where we're actually putting some shape on your body. Or number 3, we literally maintain. You might be so happy where you're at, but you don't want to lose it. We'll just keep you there like for the next 6-month cycle. And then we stabilize, then we reassess, and then we go again. Now, here's a graph to illustrate what I'm talking about. And on this graph, you'll see it's an example of someone going from 16 stone to 10 stone over an 18-month period. So what we do here is we achieve a fat loss, bring it back to stabilization over a 6-month period, using the 3 phases. We stabilize, we realign the goals, we go again. 6 months goes by, we stabilize, we reassess, we go again. We hit the 10 stone, then what's going to happen after that is a period of maintenance. So we literally want to keep holding you there for the rest of your life. Habits take as much as 5 to 7 years to adopt, to instill, to make sure that they're never going to go away. So even after 18 months, that person that from 16 stone to 10 stone, if they just stop there, their likelihood of bouncing back up to 16 stone is still high, even though they've been doing 18 months. You need to carry on adopting fantastic habits and potentially going through cycles. Like you might fluctuate after that 10 stone has been achieved. So we just keep you going on through that cycle over 6-month periods, checking in every 2 weeks, and just nailing your nutrition. So I hope that's filled you in a little bit more, give you a bit more of an insight into the nutritional techniques we're going to use for 360. If you have any more questions, any more examples of what you want me to explain, then I can put them on a video. So please let me know in the comments, send me a message, whatever it takes. If you want any more questions answering, we might have answered them up to this point. So go to YouTube and then search for FITISM TV, and we'll answer, hopefully have answered your other questions over there.